And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Let's Roleplay Fallout New Vegas, Part 47. In the last one, we left the Dead Horses camp, traveling westward until we reached the East Fork Bridge, Yaguai Cave, and Pike Creek Tunnel after clearing out the White Legs from the western region. Then, after some sort of a manic episode, we ended up stumbling our way back to the fishing lodge cabin. Now, faced with a brand new day, Sam finds himself called to the Great Red Gate before heading to get the Grand Staircase map. After we do that, we will need to talk to Daniel about Waking Cloud's husband, and talk to Whitebird about undertaking a Rite of the Sorrows. Little remains to be done before we will face the White Legs in combat. Being warned. Scary stuff. But yeah, we've been bringing war to them as we can. But Falls Chalk is required with the Dead Horses, and Sam will not bring Waking Cloud into such a position. It is good to see the Scouts of the Dead Horses out, making sure that we don't lose too much of the ground we've gained. It's a shame I can't get up to that bomber. Alright. And I have one more of the Ranger Survival caches that I need to find. After that, I'll probably be as equipped as I'm going to be. Oh, I missed that one. Ah, yes. The rare and elusive rock gecko. Okay. Oh, my poor battle rifle. You know, this isn't even the best battle rifle I have. Marksman carbine, my mistake. I left the All-American back in the Mojave. Oh. We'll want to think about our approach very carefully. Okay. Oh no! Whew. Well, okay then. Oh. There we go. Year 2124. January 2nd. I've been leaving notes for them and gifts. They like the books. Started with stories but moved on to weapon manuals, medical books, practical stuff. And the notes, well, it's embarrassing, almost like those cards people used to give each other. Everything's sweet and loving. I tell them to read and to learn and to make the most of their new home. I tell them that I'm giving them Zion as a gift to make up for all the sorrows of their lives so far and all the sorrows man has visited on man. I tell them to be kind to each other and modest. I tell them never to hurt each other, but that if someone else comes along and tries to hurt them, to strike back with righteous anger. Stuff like that. I sign every note. The Father, because, well, just because. January 18th. Have I mentioned that I'm dying? My mind's still sharp. Lungs are the problem. Might be cancer. Cough's been getting worse for months. Finally, there's blood in it. Getting harder to visit my little friends. Breath so short. I've given away most of what I own. They'll find the rest in the caves when they get a little older. I don't want them to find me, though. The Father is a broken down old man. Disappointment. It's time. I don't want another birthday. January 23rd. It's cold enough that I won't last long on the high mound up next to Red Gate. I think I've got enough breath left in me to make it. I'll just lie down and stare at the sky. Feels right. I hope they'll do well. I hope no harm comes to them, from within or without. Did my best to prepare them with the last few notes. Said something kind about each one of them. What makes each one special. Told them the Father was pleased by their kind natures. and that it would be up to them to handle things on their own from now on. That I'd be silent, but still watching and still caring. Lying, then. Oh yes. Lied to you, Shar, and Alex, and Sylvie. Told you I'd be with you forever. But I wouldn't go back and unsay it once if I could. What was the point of it all? So many failures. But I never forgot your face, or little nuts, or, sorry, Sylvie's. They used to say that it happened after a while, but it never did for me. Maybe the only point of this living was to keep those pictures in my head going for as long as I could. It was the only life I could give you. Not a day went by without. It wasn't choice. I chose to die again and again. Just never did. Body had its own drive. Well, the little ones will need it. Species will need it if it's to continue that blind drive onward. I wish them well. It's been a gift to me, at the end of it all, to behold innocence. Goodbye, Zion. Randall Dean Clark, February 5th, 2053 to January 2124. The Survivalist's Rifle. Arrête. French for stop. Oh, broken sight. That's alright. Good rifle. I'll use this rifle and everything else I've got to keep the sorrows safe. All right. Time to quit stalling. If I can say one thing about my trip to Zion, I'm a whole lot better at relying on food for survival than stim packs now. That'll help. All right. Oh. There we go. Alright, let's get moving. I wonder where that map is supposed to be. Shouldn't be too far now. It's a shame that somewhere so beautiful and full of abundance is so dangerous still. Okay. That's a good rifle. Oh, it's in Morning Glory Cave. Alright. Oh! Ooh, that is smarts. Cave fungus never hurt nobody. All right. Huh. Don't know how I forgot that. Woo. Long drop. Not today. All right. We'll just keep hoofing it. All right. took a wrong turn anyway. Ooh. Oh, they don't like me. Oh, the armor's not holding up well. Small surprise, though. Being mauled by Yagwai. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh. The day's starting to wind down. Looks like I made it just in time. Excuse me, white bird.
Hola, outsider. Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth?
I don't know what visions of truth mean.
Seek medicine plant. Return with sacred datura root. Receive visions of truth. They guide you.
And what if I don't want to do any of that? Alright. Okay, I get it. I'll go.
Go. Return, maybe yes. Return, maybe no. But go.
I don't have any.
Travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
Oh, it's nice. Daniel.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Tell me about Waking Cloud's family.
What do you want to know exactly? I'm sure she could tell you much better than I.
Well, she said one of her births was difficult, and you helped her through it.
Oh, well, that's true. Waking Cloud is a talented midwife. She certainly brought more children into the world than I have. But there are some problems she's never dealt with. One of them came up when she was having her third child, and I really didn't do much. I'm surprised she mentioned it.
Again, though.
What do you want to know exactly? I'm sure she could tell you much better than I.
Yes, except, didn't you help the rest of her family leave Zion?
I did.
And what's the matter? Did something happen?
Her 3 children are safe. They made it north weeks ago and met up with new Canaanites heading east. Her husband didn't make it. He died protecting their children from a white leg attack. Do not tell Waking Cloud. She is one of the only Sorrows who can communicate easily with us, and her tribe needs her to be strong right now.
That's her husband. She has a right to know.
To everything, there is a season. Who are you or I to put this heavy burden on her now?
And you're the new Canaanite who's supposed to help lead these people, not hide things from them.
I know, you're right. I shouldn't have hidden it from her in the first place. We can't fail here again. Zion can't become the next New Canaan. The Sorrows don't deserve that. They don't deserve any of this. Sometimes I look at them and wonder if they would have been better off if those old trails had stayed forgotten. If we had never found any of them. Tell Waking Cloud if you think that's best. I won't stop you.
Katubiu.
Waking Cloud. About your husband, I'm so sorry. He was killed by the White Legs during the evacuation.
What? No. You must be mistaken. Daniel would have told me.
I'm afraid Daniel kept it from you because he thought the grief would distract you.
How dare he? What gives him the right? I thought Daniel was my friend, but he cares nothing for the Sorrows.
He was only doing what he thought was best for the tribe. It was not an easy choice for him, even if he is wrong.
Perhaps. I will have to have a very long talk with Daniel when all of this is over. Thank you for telling me this truth. Katubiu.
Okay. I guess we're going to find the Datura route now.
When Salt Upon Wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the White Legs to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
A monster I call Legion.
good to travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own.
Ah, there's one. It'll be nightfall before we know it.
Ya está.
Okay. And we'll return. All right. White bird.
You have root of sacred datura?
I do. Here.
These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready?
All right.
Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
Okay. The path.
Zion used to be a place of peace. Daniel says that it is holy in the eyes of the Father. I hope someday you will see it as it was.
Talk about a vision quest.
I am always a little sad to leave the Narrows, and happy to return.
It stopped raining.
We pass like moonlight on still water. Outside the valley do not keep to the Father's word. Please. Perhaps when you leave, you will carry his word with you.
Oh, perhaps.
I ask that you guide this man who is the vessel of your will. Show him the light of your wisdom. And the peace of your love.
If you are reading this message, then do yourself a favor and turn and run straight out of this canyon. For near 11 months, my people have been engaged in daily battle with an evil spirit of this place, arriving February of last year. With a party of 118 strong, we were attacked by primitives and forced to defend ourselves, whereupon something began killing us in wide numbers. We have done our absolute best to find and kill this thing, thinking it was a man, because it uses our firearms against us and traps of all kinds. But no man could defy our efforts as this thing has, It is more evil than any man could be. We have been reduced to just 34 of our number. We have lost 6 overseers before me. Some have perished from the sickness in their lungs we carried out of the vault, but that number is small next to the count of friends this thing has murdered. Now that I am finally made overseer, we are leaving straight away and will not return. If you have come to this seeming paradise seeking the fresh water, abundant game, and shelter you suppose you will find here, do not be deceived. You will only find death. Leave at once and put miles between you and this place. May God have mercy on us all. J. Hendricks, Overseer, Vault 22, Expedition.
You leave me. Let's move on. I don't like to linger in this place.
It's hard to see them coming. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
So, this is the ghost of She's lair. I was never brave enough to try to find it.
Don't tell me that, Waking Cloud.
I'll fight you if I must. My wounds are getting worse. Hopefully we can expedite this trip a bit. Oh, come on. It is good to travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Katubiu, Nayu.
Got to be it.
White bird. I've returned.
Does Ghost of She lie quiet in grave?
It's done.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide. Here, take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to cure your traitor. Either way, says much about you.
Zion used to be a place of peace, you know. Daniel says that it is holy in the eyes of the Father. I hope someday you will see it as it was.
Thank you.
Katubiu.
Waking Cloud, you have helped me with everything. You can return to your people.
Daniel was firm about my staying with you. Are you certain?
If you'd like to come and talk with them with me, yes.
Good. Daniel's decisions are wise. You are wise for respecting them.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you're cordial. Let's get some shut-eye before the morning. It's almost the new year. Come on, Waking Cloud. And as we go to find Daniel, this is going to be a fine place to stop the story for now. In the next one, we will come back and finish our time in Zion, giving Daniel the map he needs and preparing for the final exodus out of this place. I think in a way, Sam will be sad to see it go, but he's gained some new perspectives, an extra resolve, and I think he is once again ready to fight. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the story, and ring the bell so you get notified about every upload. Until then, I hope you're having a great week, and as always, keep telling stories.